Here are some nonverbal clues that will give you an indication if somebody's interested in you. Now, they're not foolproof, but they're pretty good tip offs. First of all, if someone passes you, when you know that where they're going is nowhere near where you are, like if you know them from work or school and it's lunchtime, they should be on their way to the cafeteria, and yet they're on the other side of the building where you are, and they happen to pass you. Hi. That's a real good indication right there because it means they're going out of their way to at least run into you. Nobody would do that. Nobody. They're not interested. All right. Another one is if they look at you out of the corner of their eye and they think you don't see them. Big, big indicator right there because they want to know what you're doing, where you're at, but they don't want you to know, of course, that they're looking at you. So if you notice that, it's a big clue because if they're not interested in you, they're not going to care where you are, what you're doing. And another one is, do their ears perk up? And this is a little bit harder to tell, but do their ears perk up when you're in the room? They're not necessarily going to look at you. They might be shy, but you walk in the room, you start talking, and they're like, you can tell. They're like, okay. All of a sudden, they're focused. And they may have been working on something, but all of a sudden you walk in or you start talking, and then, like I said, they may not be looking right at you or they're trying to be a little elusive, but they're definitely perked up. Their ears are listening to whatever it is that you have to say. And also, and here's another one, it's a little more subtle, and that is if they seem a little shyer around you, you would think that if they're interested in you, they're going to talk more and more and more to you and really let you know. But no, it's a lot of times the opposite. If someone is really shy, they're going out of their way to make sure that you don't think that that they're interested in you. They don't want you to know it, basically. So they're going to act even more shy sometimes. They'll be a little bit not standoffish so much, but they're not going to maybe come up to you as often as they would like. So if you feel like somebody's interested, but they don't approach you very much, try to approach them and see, you'll know by their reaction. If somebody is like, okay, gotta go, and didn't really give you the response that you wanted, then okay, they're not interested. But if they're like really focused on you when you come up to them, then yeah, I mean, together with all the other signs, basically, if you get the feeling that they somehow treat you differently than everybody else in a good way, yeah, they're probably interested. Go with your gut.